Oh no, she died. No, I'm kidding. Popcorn. Oh, look at your little rolls. Look at your little rolls. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my sweet girl. My sweet girl. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I love you, Popcorn. You're so sweet. You're so fat. Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, and we are doing another awesome gun video, or gun-related video. We're going to be talking about tools. Well, only one tool specifically, and it's the ATI's Armor's Wrench. This is one of the first wrenches I ever owned. Well, this is technically the seventh ATI Armor's Wrench I ever owned. Let me tell you a funny story really quick. I was removing a castle nut from Strike Industries, and there's this little set screw for one of the more fancy castle nuts that they offer. And I forgot to remove this thing, so I'm not a wimpy guy. I was just trying to get that sucker out with this Armor's Wrench, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Am I weak? Is the fucking something's wrong? And I broke my Armor's Wrench, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it. And I ended up just dremeling this thing off, and then I ended up building a competition rifle with that lower from Aero Precision. And I called up ATI, and I said, hey, this is what happened. And they're like, you know what, just send it in. We'll send you a new one right away. So they took care of all the shipping costs. They took care of everything, and they sent me a new Armor's Wrench pretty quickly. So I was incredibly impressed with the customer service of ATI. I also have an ATI Omni Hybrid Max. It was one of the first rifles that I ever owned. It was incredibly inexpensive. It was about like $400. So they definitely, and it's an American company too. So you have this American company creating American products at a price many people can afford, or it's not going to hurt the bank too badly. And if you're going to be getting into firearms and you want to build your own custom AR, and you're asking me what tool you should get first, I would recommend this 100%. This is an amazing tool. I'm the only person that I know, that I'm aware of, that has actually broken and damaged this tool, and it was because of my own negligence. It was because I made a mistake, and of course ATI bailed my butt out, so thank God for that. Thank you, ATI, if you guys end up seeing this. So let's just go ahead and talk about this tool. So this is the ATI's Armor's Wrench. It retails usually between $20 to $25, and okay, if you hear any slobbering, it's my popcorn bear. She's so sweet, but she's loud as hell. So let's talk about this from front to back. So right here on this side, you got you got the tool or the specific feature to tighten or remove specific barrel nuts. So this is a really great design. I absolutely love the openness. I think that is how it should be done. If you notice here on these specific Armor's Wrenches from Magpul, on this end, you have an open design for the barrel nuts, and then on this end you got the little teeth to tighten down or remove what's it called, castle nuts, and it's a closed design. And then on this one, the real Avid Armor's Wrench is the exact opposite. I mean, both of these tools are amazing and capable, and they're usually my go-tos. But that's a con in my book. It's just me being nitpicky, but that's just a con. But as you notice right here, we have an open design for this specific feature. So just boom, you just get your just slide in your Armor's Wrench, and you start doing what you got to do. All right, so back to the tool, and then of course these little cutouts right here, these are for tightening down or removing muzzle brakes, compensators, and also tightening down or removing the buffer tubes, more specifically like the rifle style buffer tubes. If you really want to tighten it down, this is what you're going to use. Fantastic, man, absolutely fantastic. I don't know if it's this one or this one. It's one of the two. You'll know when you start working on your own AR-15. And then of course these little circles here, they don't really do anything. I guess if you have this set down and maybe you want to have your tool hanging around, I guess you can do that. But from my understanding, what these are really meant for is if you have like a pegboard or something and you want to hang up your tool, you have three options Three options right here. Really cool, really cool. I like it. I think that's a really neat feature, and it probably cuts down some of the weight, which really doesn't matter. You want this to be tough, man, and this is tough, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You can hurt someone real badly with this wrench. You know, God forbid someone storms into your your workspace or your workshop or whatever, and they want to get fresh with you, and you got your gun disassembled, so you can't defend yourself. Well, wham! You got your ATI's armor's wrench. All right, so over here we have these three little teeth that I told you about that I broke earlier. These are they're really tough. They're not as beefy and as strong, and in my opinion, as the real Avid Armor's wrench or the Magpul Armor's wrench, because these teeth are pretty thick. They're really, really thick. They're significantly thicker than these. However, I am the only person that I know that broke these, and it was because of my own fault. This tool should last you your whole life. I'm not even kidding. These things are built to last. And, they back their warranty. They stand by their warranty because they know they made an amazing product. And it was so funny because I told the guy at the gun shop before I called ATI, I'm like, hey, man, can I just go and get a new one? Like, can you swap it out? I fucked up. And he's like, we don't do that here, but I'm really impressed. So, I got a good laugh out of that. So anyways, again, this, I also believe it's for certain barrel nuts as well. I'm almost certain that's the case. Very unique ones. I can't think of the name for that. That's going to drive me crazy. And then over here at the end, this serves as kind of like a flathead. Let me see if I can get you to see that a little bit better. Yeah, right here where I'm pointing with my thumb. That's kind of like, that serves as like a little flathead. So again, if you're like installing like an A2 style stock, something like that, and at the end of the stock, there's a little screw that you got to tighten the thing down, and you can use this. How cool is that? I've only used this personally as like a stake, just to wedge shit out, and it works really great for that. I don't think that's the intended purpose, but you can do that. So yeah, this is the ATI's Armor's wrench. I'm gonna go ahead and I can't link directly to it because Google is run by soy boys and these tech censorship happy douchebags, and I don't want to get banned or violate the rules because I'm a good person. But I will be. I'm only following the rules under protest. Because God bless America. God bless the Second Amendment. God bless Trump. I ain't fucking scared. You ain't gonna stop me from talking about my constitutional rights. And if you want to get into firearms, you got to start with these things. You got to know how to use these tools. Again, you want to build your firearm, you can get all the tools you need for less than $50. You can get the cheapest, least expensive punch set. You don't got to go crazy for it. Get this $25 Armor's wrench. Get a torque wrench. Granted, you can do this without a torque wrench, but if you're not a professional, this is your first time, get the precision tools. Buy once, cry once. Less than $50, you're still going to end up saving a lot of money just doing all this by yourself. Again, there's a lot of options, guys. There's a lot of options out there. I have all three. I started here, and then I moved my way up. You can, but honestly, if money was a problem for me, if I was on a budget, popcorn, calm down. If I was on a budget, this is 100%. And if you're not on a budget, pick this up anyways. Leave it in your range bag. You never know. You never know when you're going to need an extra tool. I love this. I love ATI. It's a great American company. Wonderful customer service. They get a glowing endorsement from yours truly. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm going to leave links in the description. Go ahead and follow and subscribe and do all that shit because Google's coming after us. Because we talk about truth, we talk about freedom, we talk about God, we talk about standing up for yourself and being personally responsible. And I ain't going to stand for a bunch of dorks in California telling me what I can and can't say. You know what? Granted, I can appreciate that they run a private company, but when you take government subsidies and you take government grants and you afford government services to the public, I think you lost the right to deny people, my friends, a right to engage in lawful speech with other consenting adults. We're talking about lawful speech. We're talking about having conversations. You ain't going to stop me. I'm going to leave the links that I want to, but only under protest because I don't want to get banned. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I do my best to respond. And I'm a huge nerd, and I'm always on my phone. So yeah, I gotta cut that habit before my ex kills me. All right, guys, peace out.